Ross is a pretty unique individual. He's been around the coal industry many decades and has a very broad knowledge of the coal industry all the way from geology through to how our products are used. He used to be the face of Western Canadian coal to Japan, in particular, developing markets. He knows that part of the business, he knows the mining, and he knows the geology, and he knows how our customers use our products from many, many plant visits to our customers.
Ross deserves the AOD because he spent nearly his entire life, over the past 40 years, contributing to the industry, whether it's through his voluntary efforts working with the CCRA, as well as things like the Western Canadian Coal Societies and other efforts to really put Canada on the map.
Ross is a very unique individual. We have a lot of things in common. I guess I inherited in that respect. He's a numbers guy. He really enjoys the science or essentially what the story, certain data tells you.
He is a scientist by trade, and I think he's a bit of a scientist in real life. He goes about his work very methodically and in life in a very similar manner.
I would describe him as being a very serious yet fun individual. I was a little bit older that I started to understand, especially from an industry standpoint, his contribution to the CCRA.
Really, since I've come out of the coal side of the business and more into the metal side, that I've come to appreciate really what my father's been able to achieve.
As well as the contributions that he's made to the industry as a whole in terms of developments of coal quality standards, how to market coal on a global basis, and things like that, which really kind of blew me away and put not a lot of pressure, but I said big shoes to fill when I kind of looking at the respect that he's had in the industry over the years.
His passion for the industry and his research definitely shows through his involvement. I mean, he obviously worked with the government when he first started in the industry. He's worked in the private sector at Teck, but he's also been involved with a lot of the different coal associations in Canada, so he's always been involved on a extra level outside of just work. Obviously with the CCRA, he's had a long outstanding work relationship there as well, so he's just, in every facet of the industry he's been involved in some way, shape or form, and I think his knowledge and his experience has really benefited the Canadian coal industry.
Probably the most memorable moment is actually spending time socially with he and Sheila. When he brings her to some of the meetings and we get to know her and we get to see that softer side of Ross, if you like, which is normally there, but you get to see the family side, to see him spend time with his sons as well, who are also active in the coal business.
A memorable moment that comes to mind with Ross is likely when he got his third son into the coal industry finally, after long fighting against both his son's wills and his wife's will. So I don't think any of my brothers or I thought we'd be in the coal or metals industry. My middle brother Aaron finally joining the industry, all three of us are back in it, so I think that's pretty memorable when we sit at the dinner table and we're all talking shop and my mom hates it.
Congratulations, Ross, and I'm really pleased that Sheila's here to be part of the celebration. So well done, thank you.